Nikiana Williams, Miss Flo, has won the Miss SVG 2016 pageant. Williams, who lives in Lomans Leeward, emphasizes her diamond's origin, won the best swimwear, evening wear, and interview segments of the show, and also secured the crown jewel, an $80,000 university scholarship.
Goes to
Vakisha John. The best community support on road trips goes out to
Vakisha John of Layu,
Shanique Alexander of Sanssouci,
and Janetta Richards of Caliqua.
Wow.
Oh.
Just hold on a little bit longer. Little Van Loo, Richard Monroe, Most Spirited Award goes out to
Vakisha John.
Wow. Congratulations, Vakisha.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Congeniality 2016 is Anya Frederick.
And at the same time, Miss Photogenic also goes out to
Anya Frederick.
Okay. A reminder, our judges tonight were Mrs. Yolande Balcom, Mrs. Petra Pompey, Dr. Francois Truchot, Mr. Junior Sutherland, and Dr. Maurice Robertson. From the judges in the 4 judged categories, the best in swimwear was
Nikiana Williams, Miss Flo.
the best in talent tonight. The best in talent tonight is awarded to Zena Lewis, Miss Lotto. With her portrayal of From Down Below. Well done, Zena.
Best in evening wear, ladies and gentlemen. Nikiana Williams, Miss Flo.
And the best interview for the night is also awarded to Nikiana Williams, Miss Flo.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time now for the top 3 positions of Miss SVG 2016, the second runner-up, first runner-up, and, of course, Miss SVG.
Correct.
we had to come up front for this one.
Yes.
The really big stuff. Second runner-up, Anya Frederick, Miss St. Vincent Electricity Services Limited.
And first runner-up is none other than Janetta Richards.
Miss Jurgens.
We are down to the deciding factor for the night. Who will be the new Miss St. Vincent and the Grenadines for 2016? It is no other than
Nikiana Williams, Miss Flo. Nikiana will be crowned by Miss SVG 2015, Deontay Mayers. As she's being sashed by Acting Prime Minister Montgomery Daniel.
Well done, Nikiana, well done.
And to all the lovely contestants tonight, thank you so much for showing your very best on this stage. Thank you, patrons, for giving them your support. And we ask you to continue to support each of these young women as they move on with their lives in various capacities from tomorrow morning.
Nikiana Williams, who has represented St. Vincent before in the Miss Easterval pageant, will represent St. Vincent and the Grenadines at the Miss Carnival pageant on July 1, where contestants from Anguilla, Barbados, Dominica, Grenada, St. Kitts, Nevis, St. Lucia, Montserrat, Trinidad and Tobago and Venezuela will vie for the crown. There were also performances by the Royal St. Vincent and the Grenadines Police Force Band. We were also able to get clips of the final walk.
The journey to Miss SVG 2015 was not an easy one. 8 young ladies started out on a path that tested everything they stood for. It is said that nothing good comes easy, and that is especially true in the case of the Miss SVG pageant. As the page turns and this chapter of my life draws to a close, I find myself especially contemplative. And as I ruminate on the past year, persons who were instrumental in helping me on my journey come to mind. I must start off thanking God, for it is by His grace that I have the health, strength, and presence of mind to stand here today, as I did more than a year ago. I know that I would not have been able to make it through the tests those months held without what became the motto of my team and I: God is in control. To the Carnival Development Corporation, and by extension the Beauty Shows Committee, thank you. My family and friends were my backbone for this journey, and words cannot express the love and gratitude that I feel for you. Mummy, thank you for always being my biggest supporter. Auntie Mafern, thank you for allowing me to convince you and for always standing by me. Thank you for the time and love that you invested in me. Uncle Lance and Trillspot, thanks for all the time off and the unlimited support that you offered. Dimitri, Daniel, Dominique, Tony, Taylor, Tyree, and Treese, I couldn't have asked for better cheerleaders. Thank you. To the management and staff of the Musty Company Limited, you went above and beyond the call of duty with the weekly interview training sessions and all the other little things too numerous to mention that you did for me. You not only sponsored me in the pageant, but welcomed me with open arms and continue to treat me like a part of the Mustico family. Thank you. I could not have done this without the help of a group of individuals who graciously accepted the task of preparing me for this pageant. Team D, you were the true winners on May 30th last year, because without you, I would not have been as well prepared as I was.
Vincentians are being reminded that the no glass bottle policy is in effect for all public events to be held for Vincy Mass 2016. Vendors are therefore being asked to desist from selling drinks in glass bottles and glass containers. Chairman of the Carnival Development Corporation, CDC, Dennis Ambrose, told WFM News on Friday that the no glass bottle policy is implemented in an effort to ensure safety of persons attending Vincy Mass events. He added that the policy is not there to just prevent you from having the comfort of drinking from your glass bottle. All drinks in glass bottles must be poured into a receptacle, and it is for your safety. So we are asking that all persons would adhere to that. Meanwhile, Mr. Ambrose issued a strong admonition for persons to leave their weapons at home when attending any public event this carnival. The Royal St. Vincent and the Grenadines Police Force is asking for the public's assistance in looking out for counterfeit U.S. currencies this carnival season. The police are asking that businesses, banks, consumers be vigilant, as criminals usually take advantage of the season to use fake U.S. currency to buy goods and services. The police are urging the public to check their notes. Store employees are asked to take their time to look at the note before returning change. The police say if you are given a forged money, get a good physical description of the person who handed it to you and call the Criminal Investigations Department and report the matter. The Searchlight newspaper for the weekend headlined that the tension between defense lawyers and the prosecution could be cut with a knife on Tuesday, as the trial involving the politician Ben Exeter and the New Democratic Party NDP activist Shabazz Gun Monroe George began at the Kingston Magistrates Court. The NDP on their Facebook page posted on Friday, NDP Central Leeward candidate Ben Exeter appears in court today. Let's all rally at the courthouse and show some support. Calls for holders of firearm license to pay up outstanding fees have fallen on deaf ears, as the Traffic Department of the Royal St. Vincent and the Grenadines Police Force has this weekend released information that a number of licensed firearm holders have not been renewing their firearm licenses. Superintendent of Police SOP Kenneth John, who heads the Traffic Department, which have the responsibility for issuing firearm licenses, told the Searchlight newspaper that more than 100 licenses are not paid up to date despite calls for them to do so. The SOP enforced that the delinquents should pay up or lose their gun licenses. In St. Vincent and the Grenadines, a holder of a legal firearm must own a valid firearm permit. Non-payment of fees makes a firearm illegal. To a holder, an illegal firearm is a felony that carries a fine of up to $10,000 or jail term of 10 years for the first offense, or up to $25,000 EC or jail term for 15 years, the Searchlight newspaper reported. And we'll now take a word from our sponsors and return with more local news.